Japan wrestles with a looming COVID-19 crisis. I'm Matt Carlins, and this is just pro wrestling news for Monday, May 10th, 2021. This update is brought to you by IndieWrestling.us.
New Japan Pro Wrestling.
COVID-19 issues are piling up for New Japan. On Sunday, New Japan announced it has learned of 7 new positive tests in its ranks. Those individuals are not being named. New Japan says they either have, quote, mild symptoms or are asymptomatic, end quote. Last week, New Japan announced 2 positive tests. Concerns led to 6 wrestlers being pulled from the second Wrestling Dontaku show. New Japan also postponed 2 major stadium shows scheduled for later this month. No new dates have been announced. That decision came after the extension of a state of emergency in Japan. The order restricts attendance at sporting events to 50% capacity, with a maximum of 5,000 fans allowed. Now, this is causing changes and uncertainty for other Japanese promotions. Big Japan announced over the weekend that its show next Sunday at Korakuen Hall will go on as scheduled with fans in attendance.
WWE.
Tonight's Raw has a WrestleMania rematch. WWE champ Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre in a non-title match, just days before Lashley defends the gold in a 3-way against McIntyre and Braun Strowman at WrestleMania Backlash. Also tonight, Charlotte Flair teams up with the WWE Women's Tag Champs Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler to take on the team of Asuka, Mandy Rose, and Dana Brooke. Plus, the Raw Tag Champs AJ Styles and Omos team up with Elias and Jackson Riker for an 8-man tag against Team RK Bro and Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston. After losing a Loser Leaves NXT UK match that aired last week, Amir Jordan posted a video on his social media over the weekend saying that he may need shoulder surgery. A couple items worth mentioning from the latest episode of Main Event. Jinder Mahal returned to action with a new entourage. Veer and Shanky both are prospects of Indian descent who were part of the Superstar Spectacle special that aired back in January. As for Mahal, he pinned Jeff Hardy with the Colossus. For the second straight episode of Main Event, Ricochet faced off against Mustafa Ali. Ali used the ropes to hold down Ricochet last time. This time, it was Ricochet using the bottom rope to steal a win.
AEW.
The spotlight is on Danny Limelight on AEW Dark Elevation. He'll be the focus of Paul White's showcase segment tonight, and then he'll go one-on-one with Jon Moxley. Also tonight, Private Party's Isaiah Cassidy versus Dark Order's Alex Reynolds, plus Dr. Britt Baker, Eddie Kingston, and Jade Cargill are all in action. And that is just pro wrestling news for Monday, May 10th. Our next update comes your way tomorrow morning. Please rate, review, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. I'm Matt Carlins. Thank you for listening.
This show is a member of the Sorgatron Media Podcast Network. Find out more at sorgatronmedia.com.